Hello, leaders. This is your friendly neighborhood corporate consultant, Christina Eisenhower with First Sun EAP. And I'm back with Well, Hello, Leader. I wanted to come today to share a little bit of information about managing and leading teams and employees during uncertain, challenging times. I imagine that for many of you, this is a challenging time trying to navigate how to support your employees and teams who may be experiencing increased stress and anxiety. There is so much happening in our world today, and we are bombarded with information daily. It would be very normal and natural for your employees, your staff, your teams, your workplaces to be experiencing challenge and overwhelm. And sometimes it's hard to know how to be present and show up for your staff during those times. And so I want to share some ideas with you, some steps with you that you can put into place right here, right now. Now, in difficult times, it is important to show two important qualities of leadership: presence and compassion. Your physical presence and a compassionate approach. Now, these are qualities that are important for any leaders anytime, but especially in difficult times. These are important qualities to lean into, to live out with your employees and your teams. These qualities are going to help maintain a healthy workplace culture and also enhance and support the well-being of your staff. And I want to talk about 4 steps that you can take to live out presence and compassion with your teams. Step 1, hold space. Hold space with your employees who may be experiencing stress and challenge. And you can do this in a couple of ways. The first is by asking directly, checking in with your staff. Hey, how are you doing today? Or the second way is that you make yourself available. Remind your staff that you are available. Maybe you have an open door policy. Maybe you even have office hours that they know about where you are available for them. Even if you're in a fully remote workplace, you can do this by making sure your employees know that they can email you, they can call you, they can chat with you via Teams or Zoom. Make yourself physically, remotely present to your staff. And if your staff take you up on that offer to talk and to share, listen with focus and with care. And here's the most important part of compassion. When they share their experience, listen to them, even when their experience is very different than your own, because that is the heart of empathy. To listen, to try to understand someone else's experience, even when it doesn't match your own. Step 2, ask direct, specific questions about how you can be supportive to your employees. Ask, how can I help you today? How can our team help you? Employees may be feeling overwhelmed, and yet they want to remain productive and effective in their jobs. Ask them, what can I do for you today to help you be your best at work? What can the organization do for you to help you be your best at work? Again, listen with care and with focus and try to implement the suggestions that they give you as you can. Step 3, remind your employees of all of the resources and services that they have available to them for support. Oftentimes, it's easy for staff to forget about all of the array of services that are at their disposal, whether that's their employee assistance program or their HR department or their medical leave or leave benefits. Talk with your staff about what those resources are. And don't stop there. Help them know how to access the service. And maybe they need some hand-holding or they need to see with their own eyes, this is how I access that service. Do what you can to remind them and to help them access the services that are available to them. Step 4, continue conversations with your fellow leaders and your leadership teams about how to support your employees. Support today is going to look different than the support that you may give next month, next few months. Unfortunately, this world is not going to change overnight. There is going to be stress and challenge for months and years to come. Continue to have conversations about what support and care look like for your teams and your employees. Now, I want to end by talking about the importance of self-care because newsflash, leaders and managers are people too. You may be experiencing heightened stress and uncertainty and angst. Make sure that you ground yourself every day in self-care and self-compassion. Ground yourself every day in the values that you hold dear. Make sure that you carve out time for yourself every single day, whether that's moving your body, walking, running, going to the gym. Maybe it's listening to music or watching TV or practicing meditation or engaging in yoga, talking with friends and loved ones. Whatever that might look like for you, ground yourself, come back to yourself every single day. And remember what the theologian and civil rights advocate Howard Thurman once said: do what makes you come alive, because what the world needs now is for people to come alive. In our world today, in our workplaces today, what we need are for managers and leaders who are fully alive. Ground yourself in what gives you energy, where you find passion, and continue to do that every single day, because that's what the world and that's what your workplace needs from you. As always, if there is anything that First Son EAP can do for you, let us know. Until next time, stay curious, and I hope to see you around the neighborhood.